You guys seen my latest vanity makeup change with all of my makeup from those drawers. So today, let's choose some of the makeup from the current stash that I have beside me and do a full face of products. I'm so excited. I haven't used this ones in a while. So let's get started and choose some makeup from right beside me here. And I think for foundation, I want to play today maybe with this one, the Givenchy Prisme Libre Skincare and Glow. Let's put the mirror here. The Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter, that's a must. For concealer, I haven't used this one in a while, so let's try the Tower 28. Face palettes, I'm not going to use any because I've used them recently. We'll find out lips later. Now let's see from bronzers. Let's try the Fenty Beauty Amber Suede. Should we try the Merit today? Okay, that's it from there. Here we have the eyeshadows, which are single eyeshadows. I don't know if I want any of this or not. Oops. And then here are my lovely favorite palettes. But I think I'm going to try something different today. This one here, I was thinking to play with this palette here. Natasha Denona Pastel Palette and create something nice and wearable. Okay, maybe I'm going to use this one for transition. Just my Pat McGrath single eyeshadow in the shade Statuesque. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, we forgot to choose lips. I want something simple. A Merit lipstick maybe. I want something neutral. So maybe I'll go with this and I'll go with this too. So Merit in the shade Slip and Tower 28 is in the shade Almond. Let's try this for now. Okay, so let's start. I didn't take my brushes out, hold on. Okay, so let's start with the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter in the shade One Fair. This is my favorite thing to apply underneath any type of foundation. Oh, you guys, before we start, I promised I'm going to show you things that I've crocheted lately. I don't know if I showed you guys, but I crocheted this chicken. It's so cute and adorable. It's like a chunky chicken, and I gave it embroidered eyes so that it's safe for little kids. And then I crocheted this chunky mushroom boy. That's what they're called, like mushy chunky mushrooms. And I did not give it the white spots because I want it to be extra safe if it's for little kids. Again, I embroidered the eyes. Then I have a blue one, and then I have a nice chunky pink one. And then I also crocheted a pickle. This guy has safety eyes in there. So this is not safe for children 3 and under or any animals as well. But yeah, it's a yummy, yummy, juicy pickle. Yeah, so those are the things I crocheted lately. I'm going to have my Etsy shop if anyone's interested, or if you know of anyone that's interested in any of this amigurumi crochet toys. You know, my Etsy shop is always down below. But yeah, I thought I should share because I think I found them so cute and so adorable, all those cute plushies. Okay, so let's go ahead now and apply this Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. This is my favorite primer. So if you have if you're fair, shade 1 and shade 2 both work really good. I already have my skincare and I already have my sunscreen on. I have this big chair that I got from IKEA and I love it because it's just so comfortable to do my makeup. It's comfortable. I sit here and I crochet and I feel like a queen in this chair. Perfect. Let's move on. I didn't do my brows. This video is all over the place. Okay, for brows, quickly, I'm going to go in with my Benefit Precisely My Brow Wax. There it is in the shade 3, which is lighter than I normally go. I heard using lighter, it actually makes them look more natural. So this is all I do. I just brush some of this color through my brows and that's pretty much it. I don't spend that much time on my brows. That's okay? Yeah, I think so. Let's move on to the foundation now. What do I want to use for this foundation? Okay, so the foundation I'm using is the Givenchy Prisme Libre Skincare Glow Foundation. And this is in the shade 1N95. Seems light. Just gonna go a little bit. It's pretty thick, as you can see, and I think it provides enough coverage. It has a very nice smell, actually. Oh, I don't know what brush to use. Oh, yeah, this one. This is my favorite brush to use for my foundation, the BK Beauty 109, which is the smaller version of that big one. I don't know, big one, I find it too dense for my face and too big. I like to be a little bit more precise with my brush. But I love that one too, so those are a favorite for sure. So I'm just going to spread it with the brush, and then I'm going to go in with my sponge. So how is everyone doing? Oh, so I know someone asked me here how my son's hockey went. I'm very happy to say, I'm very proud of him to say that he has made his AAA hockey team, which he worked really hard. So yeah, we've been attending some of his games, exhibition games, and now we're starting the season. Gonna be a lot of traveling for him. So yeah, that's been keeping us really busy. It's a glowy foundation, skin caring glow, but you can see the glow, it's very minimal, so it's not super brightening, oily, and I do have my Charlotte Tilbury underneath as well. So let's go in with another hydrating product. This is the Tower 28 concealer, and this is in the shade DTLA. Let's conceal. I like to use this not just to conceal, but to add just a little bit more coverage in this area here. And now I'm going to go for a sponge. Yeah, this is very similar to my skin, so it's not like super brightening, but just adds a little bit more coverage. And then the rest on the eyelids. I like to set my eyelids with concealer. I haven't been using eyeshadow base. Have you guys? I don't know. I've been using a lot of concealer instead. I do have my NARS eyeshadow base, which I love, but I feel like it's an extra step. Okay, so let's move on to the actual bronzer now. I don't have a highlighter in today's video, but that's okay. So the bronzer I'm using is my Fenty Beauty bronzer stick, and I think this is in the shade Amber Suede right here. It's a beautiful shade. Okay, let's move this hairs out all the way. I haven't used this one in a while. Let's see how I still like it. I'm sure I do. And let's use the Makeup by Mario Duo Ended brush. And I'm going to go with the big one. Look how beautiful it just blends and leaves that nice caramel shade to the skin. It's just like a nice hint of bronze. Now I can go off of the product just to add just a little bit more in the places where I want. It's very nice and subtle. I don't know what I'm doing today. I think I'm going maybe to the mall with my daughter, but I'm not sure. I was thinking of doing one of these days, I'm not sure when, but maybe just a live and just get ready with me live. I have not done a live ever, so I think what's keeping me away from doing it is I'm not sure how it's gonna work. I'll probably have to use my phone if I do a live, and yeah, I don't know how it's gonna work. We'll see, because I don't know how to connect the camera somehow to do the live through the camera. I have no clue, so I'll probably have to use my iPhone for that, which is fine. And do like a get ready with me and see if anyone joins the live or not. You know, it'll be interesting. I haven't done a live, and it'll be fun to talk to you guys live. Okay, so let's move on to the blush now. So I'm going to use this Merit blush in the shade Apres. This is actually a nice blush to use on the lips as well, but I think I've used it in a previous video, so we're going to use different lip products. So I'm going to go with the same Makeup by Mario brush, the other side, and just go off of the actual, look at that, blush. But don't worry, it just melts into the skin. It's not going to look so intense. Oh, I guess it does, but we can always use the sponge to calm it down. This is such a pretty shade, and it's one, I picked this one up. I mean, I think I bought this one, or did they send this to me? Trying to think. Maybe this one was sent to me. Yeah, I think this blush was sent to me. And I chose this color because I know how Marriott is more this minimal brand. So their shades are, the other shades are more neutral. They could fade throughout the day a little bit faster. So I went with this intense color because I thought that this looks really nice and it could last longer being so intense. And you can use this on the lips as well. It's so pretty. I can just add a little bit now for extra color. See, I just go with my finger like this and just add it to the lips. Like, look at that. And it instantly gave the lips really nice shade. It's okay. We're going to keep this throughout the video and then we're going to add the other lip products after. That's pretty. I love this blush so much. I love how everything feels so hydrating and non-powdery, non-cakey. I love that. Okay, so let's move on to the actual eyes now. I do have something in mind. So I have chosen this palette, Natasha Denona Pastel Palette, and it has so many, look at that, so many pretty shades. I love it, just looking at it like that. But I don't know, I think I want to do a pink. Maybe I'm not going to use this one. I don't think I'm going to use this one. We'll see. We'll keep it on the desk. But what I'm thinking right now, I'm going to go into this shade right here, which is called Feather. It's a very light pink. I keep losing this little thing by Sigma where I like to kind of clean my brush. And let's go into this Feather. I think you guys are close enough, right? You can see I haven't done a pink look in a while. It's always been browns and neutrals. So I want to show you that you can use this palette, and even though it's so intense, it is a pastel palette, but you can see that the shades are very colorful and nice. And if you do have it, you can still use it and go out the door and not feel like you're wearing super colorful eyes. You see how nice? And it has a hint of purple. Yeah, I'm happy I went with this one. I definitely don't need that Pat McGrath transition brown shade. This is all I need. I'm thinking I'm going to get a flat brush. So I'm going to use a Givenchy Beauty 203 brush, which is more of a flat brush, and go into that same Feather shade and just put it all over the eyelid. Oh, it's getting really pink now. It's okay. It's very nice and very soft. So I'm just gonna reblend everything. It looks nice. I was thinking of going with this more intense purple. It's called Bora right here, right there. Only in the outer corner here a little bit. Just want to intensify this outer corner. See, it's not as crazy as it looks in the pan. It's just more of a darker shade than that pink. That's how it transfers on the eyes anyways. Definitely not as bad. Like, look how purple it looks in here. It's this one right here. You see? And then on the eye is not as purple as that. So don't be scared of that shade. Maybe if you build it up, but that's it. And then I'm just going to blend this to make it a little bit smoother. I should have worn a pink shirt for this eye look. Or I should have done a green eye look, but I felt like a pink eye look. So for the over the eyelid, I do want to add this one, Dainty, right here. It's very hard to look in the monitor and then just find the actual shade. Look how pretty that is. So I'm just going to put this all over the eyelid here. This is becoming really intense. So pretty though. Yeah, just in the inner corner and towards the middle. I think that looks really nice. And then look how much I have left on my finger. You see how much this shade is just... I think this shade is one of my favorite shades in here. And for the bottom lash line, I'm trying to think what I want to use. I don't know, do I want to use pink or do I want to leave it bare? Okay, I don't know how this is gonna look, but I'm gonna try use the Wonderskin Longwear eyeliner in the shade Black and just put it in my waterline. That's all I want. This is so intense. I'm gonna bring it up the top as well. It's so creamy and nice. Yeah, I think that's what I want. I don't want any pink on the bottom lash line. Yeah, that looks nice. With mascara, it's gonna look even better. Let me make sure that everything is blended up here nicely. Yes, I think that looks nice. This is what it looks like from afar. It looks really pretty. Okay, I don't know if the lip choice that we've made works well with this eye look. Maybe we might change the lipsticks, but let's go ahead and apply mascara. So I'm gonna use my Marcelle Ultimate Volume Mascara. I've been loving this. This took over my L'Oreal Panorama Mascara. I still love that one, but because I ran out of it, it's kind of drying now. I went ahead and I purchased this one to try a new one, and I love it as much as that one. So it's a good choice if you want from the drugstore, either the L'Oreal Panorama Mascara or this one by Marcelle. I don't know if this brand sells in the States, but you can find this, I think, at Shoppers. In Canada, you can find it at Superstore, London Drugs. And in the States, let me know down below if you guys have Marcelle. So let's go ahead and apply this, and I'll be back. And maybe we'll choose different lip products. Okay, so this is what the eyes look like. What do you guys think? I think it looks really pretty. I love this palette so much. I know it's harder to create looks with it because it's just so colorful. And, you know, sometimes you don't want to wear such colorful shades. But I think if you choose just one shade with a brown transition color and any of like the sparkles all over the eyelid, I think it'll look really nice. You don't have to go so intense, so much pink. Like I could have done just this shade right here all over the eyelid, even that one I think, and then with just a brown transition or bronzer shade, I think would have looked good. So that's an idea on how you can use that palette. Now for lipsticks, you guys know I've chosen my Merit and Tower 28, but I think that these are too brown for this eye look. They would look better with more of a nude natural look. So I'm going to put this away. And instead, I've chosen another Tower 28. Look at this one. It's so pretty. And this is the Tower 28 Shine On Lip Jelly in the shade Wild. And I think this would match the eyes a little bit better. So let's go ahead and apply it. This is just a lip jelly, so I'm not going to put a lip liner. It's very thick, so you can see the consistency. It's not dripping, but it's very wearable. It's like a nice pink. So, it's really intense, right? It's okay. This is not a lip stain, but it's a lip jelly. It feels like jelly on the lips. It's so pretty. Okay, so here is the final look with the products from my latest Shop My Stash right here on my vanity. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'm excited to have all this. Look at this fly. I'm excited to have all of these products beside me here and just give them, you know, more love than they deserve. So yeah, it's always fun when you do this Shop My Stashes and then you start playing with your products that you used to love, and yeah, it's exciting. So I hope you guys really enjoyed it. It was fun, and don't forget to subscribe, and I cannot wait to see you in my next one. Love you guys. Bye.